Goodness! Good morning, Philippines! Good evening if you are here on the other side of the world. Hello, hello, hello. Kumusta, kumusta, kumusta? I know. Lately we are actually down because of the news and what's happening around us. But again, we'll just have to continue to pray and try our very best to stay good, feel good. By the way, my name is Mommy Ann on the go, or Ann Wilson. You can follow me at Ann Wilson Digital. We are on our 10th episode on our successful business stories. You know what? I'm trying something new. I'm adding two Facebook pages, my personal page and my business page. So I don't know if it's complicating it. I don't see anybody on our stream, but I see comments. So that's crazy. Oh well, if this is not good, I might just change this kind of postings next time. Oh well. Oh well. So I was thinking possible siya na dalawa yung live stream natin, but then it looks like it's not. I only see comments from our YouTube page, but anyhow, thank you for if you are already here from YouTube. I see people from YouTube, but I could not see comments from Facebook. So if you're in Facebook and I don't see your comments, please go to YouTube. It's Mommy Ann on the go in YouTube. I do not know what's going on. All right, thank you, Lyndon, Ken, Vanessa's here, Jenna Rinder, Alvin is here. And Helen. So guess what, guys? We have we have giveaways towards the end. I know Mark is already here. Mark was already our winners for a couple of days ago. So if you want to join us on our giveaways, I am telling you guys, hindi po ako nagko-call out while we are interviewing our guest, ha? What I'm doing right now is I will just put in the link so you can actually register in there. So, kailangan yung mag-register po if you want to wait for the giveaways. Ayan, you can register sa ating pag-giveaways. May forms po tayo. Ayan, nakikita ko na yung mga comments sa Facebook. Good morning, Ma'am, from Jonna Bella. Okay, ready, Aita. All right. Please share because this live of ours, it's not just for us to win prizes. No, my goal and my aim here is to inspire others, especially in this time of pandemic. Our moms at home or our busy moms are looking for ways to earn money, and it's not just that. We'll talk everything and anything under the sun. So all right, without further ado, again, everyone, please register if you want to join our giveaways. It's right there in our chat box. So again, I was telling everybody that we are now on our 10th episode of stories of our successful business partners. Well, today, I don't know if you can hear me. This is our guest. Our guest is a very hardworking woman. So I can relate to her in a sense that I have been working since I graduated college, but with her, she had work for a lot of places and a lot of things. So it varied. So she worked in Taiwan, She was a factory worker in Taiwan for 4 years and then moved into Canada and became a nanny. No, hindi hindi madali maging nanny, pero ginawa niya lahat yun. Naging cashier siya sa KFC. She was a sales rep in a lending company as well as a mortgage agent as well as a real estate agent. But the main reason why I invited her to share her story here on our page is because she had already retired from all those works when she turned 37. Diba? Usually, we retire at age 65 or 70. Kahit nga yung iba, nagtatrabaho pa din even if they are very, very old. But with her, she is already retired at age 37 and my goodness, wala na po siyang utang. Wala na siyang utang sa bahay at kahit mga credit card ganyan. I-share ko ang story ko din mamaya, but please help me welcome Coach Jen. How are you?
Hi, Anne Marie. Oh my God, you are so cute. I love the energy on your introduction. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for saying yes to my invitation. I know there were 17 people who were here, but again, continue sharing, guys, if you want to hear Miss Jen's story. Um, okay, I don't even know where to start our interview, but I think I could relate to you in terms of we both are from the Philippines, correct? Ako po ay taga Cebu. How about you?
Tarlac. Sa
Oh,
Tarlac po ako.
ay, so mahihirapan ako nito sa tumang kalisod. You know, ang mga Bisaya, gahi kayo may magtagalog. That's why we would rather just speak in English kasi mas maiintindihan nyo sa, I don't know, see, nahihirapan na, nahihirapan na ako mag-explain. Anyways, again, thank you. So, you are also a mom of two, correct?
That's correct.
I have 7-Eleven. How about you?
So I have a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old, a boy and a girl.
Wow, parehas pala tayo. Ano yung mga interest ng ating mga chikiting?
Well, you know what? Right now, who does not like iPod?
Oh my goodness. But I
Right?
leverage it.
So my kids, on the other hand, though, are very hands-on sa school.
Mm.
We reside kind of like far away from the city. So
Mm.
wala kami kapitbahay na may
Oh.
bata. Yeah.
Mm.
So I did not know when I had my kids, I did not know what game to play. So all we played is school time. So I am the teacher, they're the students. So they kind of grew up that studying is a game.
Oh, that's cool. I like it that way
Yeah.
as well.
I
Yeah.
don't regret it, right? I kind of regret it then because I feel bad. These poor kids at the age of 6 months, 18 months, you're teaching them how to read because I don't know any better what to play with the kids, right?
Well, that's the
So
best
it kind of
way.
turned out, yeah, it kind of turned out well, actually. Yeah.
That's actually the best way. Honestly, I was teaching summer school, right? And well, I'm teaching in the city. 7, 8 years old. They don't know how to read. They don't know how to write their names. I said
Oh,
this
that's
is a
right.
failure with the parents. I hate to
Correct.
say this. I mean, don't blame the school system. Don't blame the teachers. The kids were even in your household. Kahit hindi na lang
Yep.
noong 3, 4, 5 years old sila. Ngayong nagka-pandemic, at least man lang tutukan yung mga bata kung marunong bang magbasa, at least ng pangalan nila, ng
Mhm.
mga letters. Sabi ko, it's hard. So that's why I salute you for doing that. And me as a teacher, it's the other way around. So in school, we find ways to make learning fun. Kasi the kids would, nowadays, of course, with the internet, with the fast
Correct.
phase of, learning, they can Google everything and learn. So kami naman sa school, we find any ways just to make everything happy. Right. I'm so inspired with your story, Mom Jen. You were in
Thank you.
Taiwan. My brother is actually in Taiwan right now.
Hmm.
Um, he's a factory worker as well, and I blame him for that. Honestly, if he can watch my live stream, he knows that because when he was in fourth year college, nakabuntis po. Ayan. So, hindi na natapos
Oh,
yung
great.
pag-aaral. At ngayon, kailangan niyang buhayin yung tatlong anak niya. So, wala siyang magawa, edi mag-factory worker.
Correct.
So, he's still doing that right now. And I am hoping and praying that with everything that's happening, he's trying his very best. Mahirap talaga ang buhay. But with you, how did you decide na pumunta po ng Taiwan?
Well, just like what you said, right? Ano nga bang trabaho ang meron sa Pinas that could actually sustain what people needs there, right? I mean, um, I mean, I am putting our own country down, but it's a fact that
Yeah.
we all need to
Mhm.
kind of admit that it's hard, right?
Yeah.
So back when I first graduated college, I remember working I know it's financing for motorcycles, right?
Mm. Yeah.
So what I was making was not even enough to support myself.
Yes.
And I taught, like, I went to Holy Spirit College, and it's private. I am the only person that my parents sent to a private school, and then here I am working, and what I'm making is not even enough to support myself.
Yes. And
So it
that's
was kind of
really
like
yeah.
almost a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So then I had a friend that said, okay, well, I'm going to Manila to line up in an agency and look for a job out of the country. So I kind of just went by the flow, and Before you know it, I was applying and I told my mom I'm leaving.
Mm.
So it all started there. But you know what? And I grew up, I think it's kind of like embedded in me that I am uh, I am a goal getter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it does not matter what it takes. I will go get that. So
Mm-hmm.
I think when you have that kind of mentality and that attitude, it would not matter if you came from nothing. You will find ways to actually make things happen for you. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what really brought me to like going to Taiwan. And then from Taiwan, I have seen that there's 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 less opportunity to actually grow.
Mm.
So then from Taiwan, I actually end
Yeah.
up going back home to go back to school for a caregiver course. And then
Mm-hmm.
I went back to Taiwan and applied in Taiwan to come here in Canada.
Yeah. So yeah, that we should not, believe it or not, we should not stop there. Like, we are go-getters, we know what we want in life, and we feel like we are at a stage in our lives that it's not enough. Do something. We could not just like, oh, I'm so into this, pinanganak po akong mahirap, dito na lang ako, ganyan ganyan. There is no such thing. With same as with me, actually, my mom did not have any resources to put me to high school and college. So it's my aunt that's from Australia that also worked in Australia, financed my college and even my master's and finished. And then when I finished, I was like, I could not give 100 pesos to my cousin if they need na pamplite, pambayad, papuntang school nila. I have to do something. But then it opened my eyes when my aunt also let me go to Australia and visit her in there. And that opened up my horizon. And I said, I want to work outside of the country. Because nagtatrabaho na po ako noon as teacher and hindi pa din enough. And actually, that
Correct.
was my winning answer because the Baltimore City HR went to the Philippines, actually in Cebu, and asked for questions. And I feel like the heart and the answer that I did in the interview was like, why do you really want to go out of the country if you're already a teacher here? I said, it's the same purpose. I teach the kids for them to learn, and there are still kids in America. However, honestly, with the finances, I am not satisfied with what we have here.
Correct.
And if there is a bigger opportunity outside of the country, I will
Why
do.
not?
Yes, and I said it hurts me when I could not even give 100 pesos, which is $2, for my cousins for them to go and finance also their schooling. Anyhow, so yeah, and so I like that we don't settle for anything less. If we are in a situation, we are gonna
That's
find
correct.
a way. And so, when you came to Canada, there's gonna be another challenges. Tama po ba? How did you overcome all
Oh
those?
yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So coming with the mindset on, okay, I always say this, and I have done quite a few interviews that I actually love saying this phrase, right? Challenges, challenges, challenges. A lot of people say, well, what if, right? And I think we tend to forget that, when you set your goal, there will be, no matter what, challenges that will somehow arise in between, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's a matter of how you actually deal with the challenges.
Yeah.
So meron talaga lagi yan. So speaking of challenges, when I came here, of course, I was a nanny for 6 months. I was bawling my eyes. I was
Oh.
crying kasi it's just I'm not used to, like, kids talking back to you, kids like literally,
Yeah.
like kids literally telling you, like,
Mhm.
you're here because my mom paid you or
Oh,
something like that.
yeah.
And I was literally in tears, and it took me quite a while. It took quite a while to sink in that, what, it's temporary, right?
Mhm.
When you get your open permit for, so that I
Mhm.
can apply for a different job, you could try other ventures and so forth. But to keep myself busy then, I went back to school here. So I went
Mhm.
back to school and did my accounting because I have an accounting degree in the Philippines, right?
Mhm.
So, and then after that, back then, the Canadian government, they have a strict rules of issuing a permanent resident card
Mhm.
or the open permit. Even you have to stay with your employer and you have to finish your contracts and so forth. So
Mhm.
it was tough. So it was a tough 4.5 years before I got my open permit. Then I was able to apply outside, and then guess what? I found a job, and I am a cashier at the KFC, right?
Okay.
Right, and making a minimum. Back then the minimum is like 10.50.
$10. Yeah.
And then I have this manager that asked me to work overtime and pay me $8 per hour. And I was like, it's overtime, I should be getting paid
Sure.
more.
Yeah.
And so what, they gave me a paycheck, and I said, where is my overtime pay? And they said, well, we pay overtime
Under the
cash.
Okay. Yeah. Under the
I,
table. Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, no. I said, I am better off sitting on my couch right now
Sure.
instead of spending here, coming home late for an 8 hour per I mean $8 per hour.
Per hour.
Right.
Yeah.
So long story short, I did not last. I think
You
I
just
got my
try.
2 weeks.
You just
I got
try.
my 2 weeks pay, and I said, that's it. I said, that's not
Mm.
a job for me, right?
Yes.
So I
Mm-hmm.
am in a job hunt again. And I landed into a lending company,
Mm.
and I stayed there for a year, and then they transferred me to a different branch, and then I became the branch manager and so forth. And then I end up meeting my husband. We had a kid, and then after we had a kid, and I said, I'm not going back.
That's right. So just to add, we are not ignoring our chatters in there. Sabi ni Imelda Perez, ang mga pangarap kayang abutin. Tama, parang kanta lang yan ni Sharon Cuneta. Unti-unting mararating. Kalangitan
No
ng
kidding, yeah.
ganyan. Uy, I can relate to you. My first year here, good, grabe. I was crying almost every night, not just doing my lesson plan, but the disrespect. Hindi kasi
Correct,
kaya natin yung teacher na nga ako, ginaganito niyo pa ako,
correct.
ganyan-ganyan. Tapos I was teaching second grade. Ang liliit niyo kaya, pero bakit ganyan kayo sumagot or ganyan-ganyan. But yeah, that was hard. Uy, my aunt from Cebu is watching and my cousins. Hi, tita. Oh, hi, Chacha. Ayan. And, oh, my goodness, my mentee, Lian and Lani are also from Canada. Hello. Thank you for the support. Ayan, our guest here, Miss Jen, is also from Canada. So, with that being said, the story goes on and on and on. And how were the expectations in the Philippines when you already came to Canada? I mean Taiwan and then Canada and said, "Oh,
Oh lordy, don't even start with this. When you work outside the country, people back home thinks you pick the money out of the tree, right?
that
But you know what? I was I was born very, very poor, in a very, very poor family. Up to I said, like, there were days that literally we don't have anything to eat. Not that because my parents were irresponsible, it's just
Mhm.
there's no means to get
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
money, right?
Right. Right.
As I mentioned, there was no job, and there's five of us, so there's really not enough. It doesn't matter how hard they try; it's just not enough, right?
Right. Mhm.
So when I started working back in Taiwan, of course he's like, "Oh my God, I am gonna be a superhero. I'm gonna make all their dreams come true, right? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna build a house. I'm gonna like."
Uh-huh.
It was like it was. I went all out,
Right.
and then I think it came to the point where they got used to it,
Mm.
right? Oh,
Mm.
sister is gonna send home money home and so forth, right? So then I kind of like
Oh
learned.
my
Was like,
goodness. Yes.
holy jeez, I could
Yes.
not even buy myself a popsicle. So I
My
want because I
goodness.
want to send a lot of money, and then
Mm-hmm.
here it comes, right? But
Mm-hmm.
it is something I did that I will never regret, man.
Mm-hmm.
As I mentioned, right? I mean, you and I are probably came from a very
Yes.
decent, but not financially stable
Yes.
family
Yes.
background.
Mm-hmm.
So I am glad that somehow I was able to actually allow my family to experience that
Yes.
there is actually, you don't need to worry as to where you're going to get the food
Right.
for that time. Like, growing up, di namin alam saan kami kukuha ng pang lunch, right?
Yes.
Hindi namin alam kung may hapunan kami, right?
Yes.
So it was tough, but on the other hand, it was good. But
Yes.
now I kind of just learned how to kind of like press the brake, and it's like,
True.
okay,
I
That's enough.
agree. But that is, I think it's always the same. If you're OFW, it's always the same story. It's always the same story kasi wala namang mayayaman na gusto lang gusto ko lang talagang magtrabaho sa labas ng bansa. Wala namang
Correct.
ganyan. Kung mayaman
Yeah.
talaga. So, most likely tayo pong mga OFW, we experience that. And I don't blame ourselves if
Spoil.
yeah, we spoil our family in the Philippines. Ako, nung umuwi ako ng Pilipinas, para talaga akong milyonarya, ganyan. Dito, ganyan, hotel doon, kain dito, dali. O, ganyan. Tapos,
Correct.
it felt good. I provided for my family and I also paid back sa auntie ko na nagpaaral sa akin. I said, the first year I got here, Mommy kasi tawag ko sa kanya kasi sabi ko, Mommy, I got them na. I started with my brother and my sister. I sent them to school. My cousins. Wala talaga akong ipon, Ma'am Jen. Honestly, but I felt like sending them to school and letting them finish their college degrees already an investment for me, not just for me, but also to our whole family. So that's the reason also I felt like wala akong savings at marami akong utang. Now we are gonna talk about maraming utang. Kasi in social media, will I look like I'm put together? What do you think? I look like I'm put together, but sabi ko I was drowning in debt. Ang dami kong utang. Isa pa yan. Sa Amerika kasi, the first few years, meron kaming tax refund. Eh, na-audit ako ng tax. Sabi nila, we're not supposed to give you that money. Eh, nagastos ko na sa Pilipinas. So that's why I ended up maxing my credit card.
Owing the government.
Oh yeah, the tax in here because we were supposed maraming legalities. Pero konti lang kaming na-audit at isa ako sa na-audit. I had to pay back like $12,000, and that's on top of all my other
$20,000.
$12,000, and on top of that meron pang
Oh,
credit card.
wow.
Uy, grabe naman to si Jay. Nagbigay pa ng super chat na 24 pesos. Salamat sa 24 pesos. You don't have to do that. But thank you. Thank you for being so nice and for sharing whatever blessings you have. Again, guys, later on pala, mamimigay tayo ng 500 pesos sa ating giveaways. So, now, how did you manage? Because I paid my credit cards and we still pay for the house and the cars, but I paid my credit card through the help of my husband. I hindi po siya sa business galing and all, but I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson and I want to give back to my husband and say, it's time for us. I've already supported my family and still I'm still supporting them. But then I want to keep savings for my kids and for our family. And so, yes, I paid my credit cards with the help of my husband, but I want to keep that kasi maraming tentasyon. Maraming kailangang bilhin or ganyan-ganyan. But how did you manage to be debt-free and mortgage-free? Ayan na, segue na natin ang ating mga finances, ganyan-ganyan.
Sure. I think for me really is it's a self-discipline, right? I was in the same shoes as you where, I actually literally my credit cards were maxed. Like
Mm.
yung sahod ko kulang pa
Yes.
before, yung right. So it's again the mentality of like, I want to make sure that my families are okay back home. I want to make sure that I send everyone to school. I want to make sure their needs are met and so forth. And then we tend to forget that, oh my God, I also have my own needs.
Yes.
Right. So I think it took me a little bit of awakening. And that's when I kind of start realizing that, I'm drowning in debts and I need to take care of myself.
Mhm.
And that's when the self-discipline actually start building up to me, right?
Mhm.
Because I started literally putting it on a ledger. I was spending more than what I was making
Right.
because I was sending my my net income,
Mhm.
but I don't have the money to spend for my personal expenses here. And that
Mhm.
personal expenses end up coming out from the Visa cards and so forth, right? So, you know, again, so what I did was if I found ways to actually come up with other jobs and I literally like clean houses for extra
Mm.
income,
Okay.
right? I cleaned houses. I literally any extra job that I could find then I did.
Mhm.
I literally worked 24/7, and I babysat kids other than being a nanny. I babysat kids and still make extra money on that one. And we got when I got married, when I met my husband, I still have credit card bills, and my
Mhm.
husband is not pro credit cards, so I always go to the mailbox in the hope that I
Mhm.
get the bills first before he does, right? So,
Yeah.
so, but I was slowly working on it that
Yes.
time too. But talking about family, even then, I end up, working still extra hours or working
Mhm.
part time so I could send extra money for back home.
Yeah.
Going now, looking back now, right? Um, the only thing I could tell you guys really is being debt free and retired at 37 is freaking good.
It's the
It
goal.
is,
It's the
right?
goal.
So
It's the goal in life.
it is. When you said that you have paid your debts, but your husband helped you. While my husband did help me kind of discipline myself, right? He
Mhm.
was there financially as well, but I told you I was a goal getter. I was like, no, I ain't stopping there. So I became a mortgage agent, and then I did real estate. And through real estate, I actually found this business, right?
Mhm.
And this business that we are in now, I kind of
Mhm.
like brush it off for 2 years.
Mhm.
It was introduced to me three different occasions, and I said, no, it's a scam. I ain't even going there,
Mhm.
right? And
Right.
kind of like, I know better than this, right?
Yeah.
So long story short, I still work my ass off for that 2 years. I wish that first year that it was introduced to me, I just went and jumped in, right?
Wow.
Imagine
Yeah.
how what
Yes.
would happen then, right?
That's the only
So
regret you have is you
I
did not start right away.
yeah, well, I guess things are meant to be when they're meant to happen.
Yes.
But my so after realizing, actually my husband came across this business, and then he
Mhm.
actually mentioned it to me, and
Mhm.
then we kind of have this agreement if we're going to join or so what, because it's just kind of sound too
Good.
too good to be true,
True. Yes.
right? Yeah. So but I went and dig in deeper. I literally I said, I ain't gonna lose anything. I watched the webinars on the videos,
Mhm.
and I went jump right in.
Right.
I met a friend that had been doing this, and from literally renting, now owns a 5 bedroom house.
Right. Mhm.
So that's basically what I've been in this business since April of last year, and I can't tell you enough how much this business has literally helped me and provided for my family and my extended
Yeah.
family, right?
Right.
So it helped me paid off our mortgage.
Mhm.
So back in December, I surprised my husband with the dismissal of the mortgage as his Christmas present.
Aw.
So, and you should have seen his expression. It's actually
Aw.
on my Facebook account, but you should like it's speechless. Like all you could say is this true? Like, is it true?
Yeah.
I don't owe anything anymore. You know what I mean? It's that feeling, and he decided not to go back to work after Christmas vacation, and
Mhm.
you know we're not hurting.
Yeah.
We don't see the difference. So
Right.
my husband used to work for the Ministry of Agriculture
Mhm.
in Canada. Right? So he was making decent amount of money, right?
Mhm.
But with this business, we are grateful that we actually so at young age, right? Um, all we do literally is go and play with the kids every day. Like going to work is not literally a
Jen,
must.
and limbaw
Like
ta
now,
balibo when you said that. Actually, my husband and I's anniversary will be tomorrow, the 11th. It's a church when we went to the
oh,
Philippines. It's our 11th year tomorrow. But that actually warms my heart that you surprised because I mean, our husbands are always there. Well, in our case, my case also, my husband's always there for me through thick and thin. And he had always been very supportive with the culture that we have in sending money to Philippines. So
Hmm.
actually, that's now, I have another goal based from what we have been talking about. My goal really is not just to buy a new house, but actually first pay off the house that we have bought together. And I believe that is very possible with the business that we have. I'm emotional because I know this is possible. I tried my very best also to bring in extra money because believe it or not, being a teacher here in America is good. I mean, the pay is okay, but because I'm also living a lifestyle that I want, I'm also living a lifestyle that I want, and I send my kids to extracurricular activities. They do dance, well, before gymnastics, volleyball, taekwondo, baseball. All
Wow.
those we have to pay extra and a lot.
Yep.
But I want my kids to experience that because me, when
Correct.
I was growing up, I mean,
None of those.
oo, okay lang naman tayong maglaro sa labas ng bahay, eh, wala yan dito. We need to here in America, which others sa Pilipinas po hindi niyo po naiintindihan yan, bakit kailangan naming ilagay yung mga anak ko sa mga sports. Kasi 'pag hindi, anong gagawin nila dito sa bahay? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Plus, I can see the skills of my kids and they
Hmm.
have been in a team wherein they can compete and it's extra pay, of course, because they have to, you know, but all that stuff, I know I'm spending more than I am earning. So I was actually looking for a business as well. Nagtinda na po ako ng mga luxury bags. Ang nangyari, andun lang, oh, nakatambak lang. Nagiging akin lang sila. Do you wanna look? Right? Ay, hindi pwede. Teka lang. Ayun. Nagiging akin lang yung mga luxury bags ko. Ayan. Hindi ko sila natinda, te. So it did not work. What else did I do? I sold makeups, and my husband was like, okay, what's the next one? So when I told him about this business, he was like, mm, really? What is it? And what are you gonna do with the money? I said, I promise you, I'm gonna borrow from the savings, but I promise you I'm gonna pay it back. Because sa business po, we need to tell them, Miss Jen, that it's not just time and effort that we have to invest. We have to invest also in with money, right? And how do you tell people na wala pong pang-invest? Natanong na po sa akin 'to at gusto ko lang pong, makuha din yung idea niyo kung paano niyo sagutin. "Mami Ann, wala po akong pang-invest pero gusto ko pong sumali sa business niyo, paano ko po sasagutin 'yan?" Ayan, nandito na. Marami tayong viewers from the
Okay.
Philippines, shout out.
You know what? This is a common question that I normally get, right? So here's the thing, and if people could buy their coffee outside every day, right, um, and count on that money every day, how much will it cost them, right? If people can buy fancy cell phones, the most expensive ones, and they want to be always on top of what is the new iPhone, what is the new, and blah blah blah, all these expenses, if they can wear a Louis Vuitton bag, they can wear whatever, right? I'm not trying to refer to you, but if I ring a bell, I'm sorry.
Natatawa
Yeah,
ka
yeah, yeah. If I ring a bell, I'm sorry, right? But
something.
yeah, here's the thing. So I think to me is when people ask that, I always tend to ask them, is it important? Is your future important to you?
Hmm,
Obviously everybody would say yes.
yeah.
Will you do everything to have a better future?
Okay.
Yes, right? So if you will do everything to have a new iPhone, you could save for that. You want a dream Louis Vuitton bag, and you'll save every penny to have a Louis Vuitton bag. You will work extra overtime hours to buy that Louis Vuitton bag. You wanted to fly in Europe for your 40th birthday, 30th birthday, and you'll work extra hours for all of that, right?
Mhm.
Could you not find a way to actually invest and own your own business?
I like that. I like
Sure,
that, and
you
I'm
can if you want to,
yeah.
right? Sure, you can if you want to, right? So, is it hard? No, it's not. It's just as easy as when you plan to actually. How much is an iPhone?
Right.
It's
Right.
not
Right.
right. And
Right.
you know, it's not that when you get into the business, it's like, okay, here it is. You got to put this much of money. No, you have a choice, and that's the beauty in this business. You
Mm,
have a choice to where you wanted to start, right?
right.
So,
Right.
and not only that, it's it's a matter of thinking to na business. Siyempre, pag business yan, may puhunan,
Tama po. Mm-hmm.
right? So, you cannot say that, oh, gusto ko mag-business and pero wala akong pera.
Mm-hmm. Tama
Well, what
po.
do you want?
Yes, sabi nga po
That's
ni
true.
si
Exactly,
Jane,
Jane.
ikaw nga kung may gusto, may paraan, kung ayaw, may dahilan. Pero your
A
reasons and your
hundred, a
excuses
hundred
should
and one
be
percent.
yes. Yeah, yeah. I mean your reasons and your dahilan should be, outweigh or your anong tawag dito, yung goal sa buhay, mas malaki dapat sana kaysa sa mga excuses natin para matupad yung mga pangarap. Grabe yung Tagalog ko dun, ha. Kinaya niyo yun, yung Tagalog ko na gano'n. Anyways, tama po, tama. Tama, kasi pag inipon-ipon naman yung mga daily expenses natin, maiipon talaga siya. Pag goal niyo talaga na magka-business,
Because
ano
see, and
mangyayari?
let's say you borrow the money to fund your business, right?
Mhm.
This is a business that's going to be your business for the rest of your life. Now
Yes.
it's up to you to either grow this business or to stay behind and sit back, right? It's up to you. But the
Mhm.
question here is, what if you borrow the money, right? Let's say you borrow the money to start up a business, right?
Mhm.
So you can tighten your belt if you have to lower your phone costs, right? If you have to literally not eat outside for lunch, pack your lunch, go do so, right?
Mhm.
If you don't drink a Starbucks coffee, go get a mug and fill your coffee before going to work, right? So really, the bottom line is, it's not if you have the money to start the business, it's the will and the mindset to do the business,
I
right?
agree.
So if they have the will and that right mindset to do this business, no
Mhm.
questions asked. Money is not even an issue,
Right. Should not be.
right? So you will do whatever it takes if you know that this business is for you. And if you have that mindset that, you know what, I want to take it to the next level, I can see my future in this business, and I'm flying high on this business. And that's exactly what I did. My husband thought I was a cuckoo when I first started the business, right?
Yeah.
There was literally no talking for like almost 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And it was like really close to like almost divorcing and,
Wow.
all the stuff that you could think of.
Yeah.
But you know what? I believed in the business. I believed in the system. And
Yeah.
I know that the system is going to work. Well, guess
Mhm.
what? 3.5 months after, my husband asked me, when am I joining the business?
I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, really.
Oh,
So, if that's the question of your husband, Mom Jen, why were you so into the business and why was your husband so convinced na ay maganda talaga yung business? Bakit po? What is the difference
okay.
of the business that we have right now than the traditional business and all the other works that you have done in the past?
So, we have two kids, right? So ages 5 and 7. So they just turned 5 and 7 actually. So when I was doing the mortgage and real estate business, my kids were pretty young. They're like
Mhm,
two, or I think like 2 and 4, or even younger,
mhm,
right? So, real estate as it is, you have to go see the clients, drive to the clients, take the clients to see houses, take the clients' documents and so forth, right? And
mhm.
then at the end of the day, you will have clients that literally will not even buy a house or
Mm,
will turn you down, right?
yeah. Mhm,
Or there will be like clients where I could not take my kids with me. So I have to
mhm,
end up dropping my kids at the daycare.
mhm.
So the difference is really, this business I can take anywhere.
Mm,
I can do it anywhere I want to, right? As long as I have my phone with me, and as long as I have an internet, I am perfectly fine. And I
mm,
think that's what convinced me and my husband that it is. And plus, of course, my husband could literally see that money are coming in, and
Yeah.
trust me, money are coming in like it was unstoppable. I call it like everyday payday, literally.
Oh, wow.
um, there is so much opportunity in this business. Is it a magic? No, it's not a magic. There's no such thing. There's no
Mhm.
such thing as a magic, right? Does it happen overnight? No, it doesn't happen overnight,
Mhm.
right? It
Right.
requires your dedication. It requires your time. It requires you to actually your courage to actually first take that risk, because as again as I mentioned, everyone thinks that it's a scam. Everyone questioned the legitimacy of the business. And I don't blame people,
Right.
because there's so much scam online, right?
Mhm.
Again, I said I myself for three different occasions, I did not believe in it. I brush it off, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So, but taking that risk of actually looking into it, right? Like if you, for anybody here that are watching, and we will be watching the replay, if you connect to Anne and ask, okay, Anne, what is that business? What will it cost you guys to work? I mean, to watch a replay that's for free?
Right.
Nothing. Your time, right? That's it. But what if that spent time watching that replay could actually change your life
Mhm.
and the life of your extended family and friends?
Mhm.
So really, it's definitely worth a shot.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. With that being said, the very first step that they will be able to know about the business is to actually watch a replay. And this is the same video that we watched when we started our business. It's actually a 90-minute video wherein it will just introduce you about the business. Kung matatouch at kaya talaga ng puso nyo na mag-start ng own business, message me. Ayan, nilagay ko na po sa baba. Thank you for the plug. I would always forget this when we do live stream. Mine is www.annemarie-wilson.com. And I know Ms. Jen also has her own page. If you want to say it right now, that would be great.
Well, you guys can message me, but if really for people that are watching
Mom,
right now, feel free to connect with Anne.
Mom,
And
can you
here's
say astronaut in the ocean?
astronaut in the ocean. And see,
Astronaut
here
in
is
the
the other
ocean.
good.
That's my son's favorite too. I heard that. I feel like an
So
astronaut in the ocean. Yeah.
well, she's
But
singing it.
thank you, Miss Jen.
Snowball
Yes,
rolling down in the deep when you bring those
goes
numbers
Bob and you
and
call
you
it
get
an
up your
opening.
book.
I feel like an
See,
astronaut in the ocean. Oh, eto
what
na.
is not to love? What is not to love in this business?
Correct.
I am doing a live interview with you right now, and
Mm-hmm.
I am watching my kids at the same time, right? When I used to do the other jobs, I have to put my makeup on, put my fancy dress, put my expensive bag on with me, so I look a little bit more legit of a real estate agent or a mortgage agent, right?
True.
Like seriously. But today I am sitting here with my kids literally bugging me right now, even if I said I have a meeting, right?
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna
it's
let you go in a
it's
couple of minutes, but thank you so much. You're
no,
right.
no, no, it's okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. But it's
Yeah.
just the flexibility of like being an entrepreneur and being your own boss. I mean, it's beyond. I don't even know what words could explain that. Like it is really, it's
Yeah.
imaginable.
Yes. Thank you so much for that. And believe it or not, I've seen some of our business partners over here. Nawala na sila. I know Lian and Lani are here. God is bigger than any mountain as long as we have faith in him and we make the action lift the rest of him. Correct. It's not just that. With the business, we put all our effort as well as we pray that our business will be successful as well. I agree with you, Lian and Lani. Oh, there you go. Marie is here. Marie watching all the way from Florida. That's actually our business partner. It's also my sister is here and marami pa pong iba. With that being said, we just want to summarize that one. Our business is very good because we can bring it anywhere, anytime. We have, for as long as we have Wi-Fi in our phones, the business is running in the background. So if you're wondering, ang dami kong postings kasi po, I feel like my free time now is not wasted because after my 9 to 5 job, kahit nanunood lang po ako ng baseball, my business is running in the background. So thank you for reminding me with that, Miss Jen. Before we go, do you have any parting words? And I have this would you rather questions for 1 minute. You're just gonna pick a number randomly from 1 to 2,000, and you are gonna pick would you rather questions. But your last parting
Oh
words.
Lord. Let's pick 1023.
Okay, now let me put my 1 minute. Okay, 1,023. Pahihirapan mo pa ako neto. Teka lang. 1,023. Okay. For those who are here, we reach almost 40. Miss Jen, we all reach almost 40 viewers kahit maaga pa sa Pilipinas. Thank you to our viewers. Please hold on. Malapit na po tayong mag-giveaway sa ating Wheel of Fortune or Wheel of
Okay,
Fortune.
si Mami's almost done.
1,023. Would you rather, your 1 minute search now, would you rather always use the speakerphone option or never use the speakerphone?
I'd rather be on speakerphone.
Oh, okay, perfect.
You know why?
Yes, why?
Because my kids are so loud. I can never hear when someone is talking on the phone. Like the minute you pick up the phone is the minute they wanted something.
Noise. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is normal. Next number. Next number. Next number.
Let's try 97.
97 is, let me see, 97. All right. Oh, what is this? Would you rather hang glide or windsurf? I don't even know. I've never tried it. Hang glide or windsurf?
Oh, hang glide. Can I choose none or none?
None. Yeah, none. That's too risky for having kids. I would want to go to that parachute and fly and all that other stuff. But I was like, do you know that statistics that da 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 da? I was like, okay, hindi na nga, okay. Anyways, next number. Next number. What is it?
Let's do 14.
14, ayan.
Why don't we ask the viewers?
Oh, yeah. The last number will be from our very first viewer. Bigyan niyo po kami ng number 1 to 2,000. All right. Miss Jen, would you rather have lunch with an influential billionaire or with a celebrity crush?
Influential billionaire.
Oh, do you have a person in mind?
You know what? To be true, I hate Trump, but I would like to have a discussion with Trump.
Oh,
I don't like him as a president. But I just want to learn how he became that. I mean,
stuff.
Yeah. I mean, for sure that somehow somewhere in there's some things magics that was done, but it would be interesting to find out.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I would also want to meet Trump. How, I don't know. But anyways, nobody was saying a number, or is it just my screen? I don't see. You can only say everything is worth it when you passed all that hardship. Correct. Any number, guys, pili 1 to 2,000. Ayan, last number 25. Ayan, nakita ko na si Alvin, 25. Would you rather find a way or make a way?
Make a way.
That's right. So God will make a way, but we can also make a way as people, right? So Miss Jen, thank you so much for gracing your time. We're here for 48 minutes. Could you believe that? Any last words to our viewers, inspire them, or anything you want to leave to our audience? Thank you so much again.
Guys, again, I would like to encourage everyone to have a look at this one. Connect with Anne. It's a free webinar. It's not going to cost you guys any money. I was once at your shoe dreaming, what if, right? Don't be a fence sitter. If you guys want to give this a try, as Anne asked a while ago, what if we don't have money? What if I don't have this money? We all started swiping this on our cards. So money literally will come as long as you guys have the will to actually change your lifestyle, change everything literally in your life, and become financially and the time freedom, financially stable, and you have all that time freedom, right? Don't depend on one income. I mean, going to work for a 9 to 5 job is sure, um, some people say secured. Well, after this pandemic, it's definitely not secured. There's so many people that have lost their job, right?
Right.
So having a side hustle like an online business will always come handy. Everyone was struggling during this pandemic, and I don't think I have earned so much money in the time where people are all struggling for money. So always have a backup plan, and this business is actually one of the best backup plan I have ever had. That actually we end up retiring because of the business. So give it a shot. Connect with Anne. Thanks for having me, Anne. It was wonderful. I like your energy, as I said. Love it. It's just full of like the power. Like you're almost it's so contagious. Like I wanna.
Thank
But
you.
you're
Thank you
welcome.
for that. I mean, I have been doing this. I have been a YouTuber before I am in the business, but now that I'm in the business, I feel like I want to connect my being so bubbly in front of the live camera and just connect with the live successful real people that are successful in our business. And thank you for saying yes with that. You are the 10th person that's already in my page, and thank you for inspiring our audience as well. Salamat, and I'll
Thank you
see you
for having me.
sa Facebook.
Thanks,
And
everyone.
thank you. All right. Have a great day or great evening. Bye again. Okay, we are finally done. So I hope you pick up some pieces and some, you know, at least something from what we have talked about. And before I'm going to go to our giveaway, I just want to say that tomorrow, oh my gosh, tonight sa Pilipinas, there will be another interview, and that's gonna be Engineer Ella Gino. Kung si Miss Jen ay nag-retire sa edad na 37, si Miss Ella Gino naman po, isang engineer na nag-retire when she was 33 years old, nakapag-retire na po because of the business. So that's gonna be tomorrow. That's gonna be tomorrow here in the US. If you're in the US, 9 in the morning. Sa Pilipinas po, tonight yan, 9 ng gabi. Alright? So sa mga hindi pa po nakapag-register, I'm gonna give you last 1 more minute para po kayo ay makapag-register. Ayan, you will get a chance to win 500 pesos. Dalawang winners po ng 500 pesos. Please register. Ayan, I am gonna for 1 minute, now we have 44 responders. The first time ever na marami po tayong nag-respond. The last person I have here sa my list is my uncle, Alan Mutya. All right, let me see. Uncle Alan Mutya is my last responder. So let me see. Let me see. Ang nilagay ko dito, okay, Rogelio Reynasha. Rogelio Reynasha ang pinaka-last na Ayan, eto na, eto na, eto na. I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more people. Thank you again for coming in here. Ayan, sa maswertehan lang po, we are gonna give out 500 pesos kung nasa Amerika po kayo. Ito po ay $10, dalawang $10. Ayan. Please do not forget to like my page in Facebook. That is Ann Wilson, Ann Wilson Digital. Ayan. Ann Wilson Digital po tayo, ha? Okay. We have 30 more seconds. Hindi pa po nakapag-register. 30 more seconds, and you need to be in our live stream. Magwa 1 minute po ako. Pag wala kayo in 1 minute, I'm sorry, we are gonna give the prize to the next person. Ayan. Marami na po tayong nabigyan yesterday or the other day. Meron tayong 4 na winners because meron po tayong sponsor. Yung sponsor po natin ang ating mismong guest na si Miss Gemma Hawks. Time is up. All right, now I'm gonna share eto na, Wheel of Names. Ito na po ang ating wheel of names. So far, meron tayong 44 registrants. Thank you sa ating 4 na registrants. Salamat po sa pagpunta. But I hope you also learned something from our show, from our, ayan, 32 tayo pero 44 ang ating registrants ha. Kung wala po kayo dito, I'm sorry. We have 1 minute for that each time. Make sure sasabihin nyo po sa live stream na you're present, you're here, ayan. Shout out sa ating mga nandito kahit wala pa tayong live kanina. Sila Sheila, andito na yan. Sila Alvin. Yes, andito na yung name mo. Sila Jane. Ayan. So thank you. Are you ready na? Give me a thumbs up. Ready? Ready? Okay. All right. So our first winner, congratulations to... Let me see kung sino ang ating winner. Oh! Marinette Empanado! Congratulations! Andito ba? Yan, 1 minute. 1 minute. Asa na? Okay, say you are here. You are here? Where are you? Your 1 minute has started. Ayan, asa na si Marinette Empanado? Kilala ko yan. Sa dinami-dami, 44. Ayan pa, siya yung nabunot. 49 seconds, asa na? One minute is almost over. Dapat andito. Ay. Dapat nandito. Wala ba? 27 seconds. Marinette Empanado, asan ka na? Wala ata. Oh my gosh, you gotta follow rules even if I know this person. Dapat, parang wala talaga 15 seconds. Ay. Hi, wala dito. 8 seconds. No, actually, that's my mama. That's why I did not want to tell everybody. I'm just being fair here. Nag-register siya. Out of the 44, siya pa yung napili, but she's not here. We are gonna remove her name. Mama, asa naman ka? Ayan, nawagtang na si Mama. Anyways, let's go to the next one. All right, we are just being fair here. Naara pero dili ka mao. Ma, you gotta type something, Mama. Shara May! Yoshi Suganob, your 1 minute is here. Oh, this time si Yami Nasad. Yami, 1 minute. You gotta be here. You have to write your comment. You have to say that you are here. Oh my goodness. Asan? Where is Shaira May Yesha Shoshe Soganob? Oh my goodness. Where are you guys? 34 seconds. You gotta say present. Kilala ko po to. Nandito. Bakit hindi kayo nagsisay ng present? Rules are rules. Kahit mga kapamilya ko pa yan. Kahit kakilala ko po kayo. Ayan, 17 seconds. Where are you, Shaira May? Shaira May, where are you? Ay, wala talaga. Mariremove na naman natin sila. Visible ikaw, Alisa Emmanuel Mesamanos. Ayan, visible ikaw. Ay, wala talaga. Oh, no! Oh, no! Wala talaga. I know nag-register lang sila at hindi nanood. Sorry. Alright, next. Next tayo, next. Ay, hindi daw nababasa yung mga comments sa Facebook? Bakit ganon? I am gonna go back to ay, hina yung internet. Margie Cerezo, your 1 minute starts now. Your 1 minute starts now. Titingnan ko nga kung andun ba talaga sila sa Facebook. Okay. Ayan. Andito ba sa Facebook? FB. Chanika, she's here. Up. Present the ay! Bakit ganun? Hindi ko nakikita yung mga comments nila. Ay, hindi ko nakikita. Okay. Guys, sa Facebook, hindi pumapasok yung mga comments nila. Ayan. Wala si Margie Cerezo. Paano to? Andyan nga si Shira May din, oh. Nakikita nyo ba? Oo, wala talaga sila. Pero nandito sila sa Facebook. Anong gagawin ko? Sa FB nga, hindi nakikita dito. Oo, wala na naman. Alright. I don't see your comments. Then I am not able to give you your prices. I'm sorry. You need to be... I need to be able to see your name, just to be fair. Balhin ko, mami. Ayan, balhin na si Julina sa face sa YouTube. Lian! Lani Oliva! Ayan, nandito sila kanina. Lian and Lani, I know you have been watching. I don't know if you are still here. Ayan, nag-times up na nga. Ayan, nakikita ko yung comment ni tita. Ayan o, nakikita ko. Yung iba hindi. Bakit kaya? Oh, nakikita ko yan. Yay! You have $10, Lian and Lani. Congratulations! Paano ko isa-send yung $10 nyo, Lian? Congratulations! Andyan na sila. $10. Okay. Lian and Lani, pwedeng i-donate ha if you want. Because I know you don't need your $10. Anyways, one more winner. Ayan, thank you. You're very welcome. Ayan, one more. Alyssa Emmanuel, I know I saw you earlier. Your 1 minute starts now. 1 minute starts now, Alyssa. Ayan, i-donate na ba? Hindi ko pa alam kung i-donate nila ni Lian yan. Yung mga business partners ko yan eh. Maghintay lang tayo. But if not, it's okay also. Alisa, you have 42 seconds. Nakita ko yung name mo kanina. Sabi mo pa nga if I can see you. Guys, we have been here for 1 hour na. Again, thank you so much for watching. Ay, present na si Alisa. Ayan. Alisa, please make sure. Ayan. Ayan, si Alisa. Alisa Emmanuel Miss Manos. Congratulations! Ayan. Tama na po yan. Ako na lang I will definitely have to check bakit hindi ko nakikita yung mga comments ng iba from Facebook. But thank you everyone for coming in here to my live stream. Ayan, congratulations. Salamat sa mga nanood. And again, tomorrow meron po tayong another interview with Engineer Ella. Ayan po, August 11, 9 a.m. Pero 9 p.m. po yan sa Pilipinas, okay? That is 9 p.m. sa Pilipinas. Ilalagay ko po ang ating, eto na nga, kaya ko ba? Mag-register. Ito na lang. Ilalagay ko yung registration now para hindi na kayo maghirap pa. Ito ang registration for tomorrow or this after night. Marami pa naman tayo. So, I will do that. Ayan. Meron na palang nag-register doon. 13. Ang dami na nila. Ito na po yung registration sa mamayang gabi or tomorrow morning if you are here. Ito na po ang registration for tomorrow. Tonight. Next, registration. Gusto ko yung registration para hindi na ako maghahanap ng winners. Andito na lang sa wheel of, ayan. Ito na ang ating next na registration. Ay, andito pa si Miss Elaine watching live. Natapos na kami, Miss Elaine. Miss Jen was here earlier, but thank you so much. Ayan, you can register for tomorrow's event or interview. That would be at 9:30 9:30 or 9, ano nga yun? Anong oras nga yun? 9 o'clock in the morning. Gigising pala ako ng maaga. 9 in the evening. Ayan. Oh, it's okay. Oh my goodness, I'm happy that you are safe, Miss Elaine. Safe home. Yes. Thank you for stopping by. You can just watch the replay if you want to. But again, thank you, thank you. I also want to say thank you to our everybody that were here. And again, you can register to that. I-click nyo lang po yung next na registration natin. Yan na po. For tomorrow. Today, nag-reach tayo ng almost 50. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And thank you for sharing our live stream. At least kahit konti lang po, nakakatulong tayo. And hopefully, we are gonna find more people to interview to inspire us. As well as, we are also gonna be looking for sponsors para mapamigay po natin. Alam ko po, nag-GCQ, ECQ, maraming Q dyan sa Pilipinas. At ang GCash na 500, at least kahit konti, makakatulong na din po yan. Alright? So thank you everyone for watching. Congratulations sa mga winners. Again, tomorrow, our live stream is at 9 a.m. dito sa Amerika, EST. Pero yan po ay mamayang gabi na sa Pilipinas, 9 p.m. Alright? Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope you have learned something and got inspired with our story for today's 10th episode. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe, and remember, #choose happy. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.